If you're looking for one more reason to go back and play some older retro games and give up the vile market practices going on in today's modern game industry, well, I think Ubisoft made that a little bit easier for you with Star Wars Outlaws when it comes to pricing and also what they're doing in general with how they're doling out content for this. If you haven't heard about this yet, you're going to want to watch this because I think it's going to really make you want to vote with your wallet, not just with buying or not buying Star Wars Outlaws, but a lot of modern games going forward. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. We're on the official Ubisoft website, and as you can see, hey, we got the standard edition here. You get the base game, you get a pre-order bonus, okay, whatever. You get some cosmetics for pre-ordering the game, kind of standard stuff. And of course, they're charging $69.99 to pre-order a digital game. If anything, first of all, I would encourage you to pre-order the physical game, but there's some problems with that as well, which if you haven't seen this yet, even if you buy the physical copy of this game, you need an internet uh, connection to install the game. So what does this mean? You're not even getting the full game on the disc because, well, that's kind of some lingo there for, hey, here's a disc to make you feel like you're getting the full game, but no, you need to be connected to the internet to download the rest of it. So just keep that in mind. So, okay, nothing wrong with the standard edition, right? But the second that we take a look at the gold edition here, you get 3-day early access, which, all right, it's kind of a new trend in modern games where they're incentivizing people to pre-order, especially digital versions, to get 3 days early access. For some people, that can be kind of exciting, right? But it isn't completely necessary. A lot of people can kind of bypass this and just wait the few extra days. However, it can be pretty tempting, especially if it's an online game. Star Wars Outlaws is a single player focused game, so for this, it doesn't really matter too much. But if you're playing something competitive and your friends are picking it up and you want to play with them, it does really kind of push and almost force a lot of people into pre-ordering these more expensive versions. In my opinion, I think you should get 3 days early access just for maybe pre-ordering the base version. But no, they're making you spend an extra $40, $110. But that's not the main issue here with the $110 version. It's this season pass that they're giving out. So let me show you a different screen here that will show you a little bit better visually what we're looking at here. So the season pass, it says expand your galaxy journey with the season pass. Unlock 2 additional narrative expansions coming after launch. But here's the kicker, a day one exclusive mission with Jabba and additional cosmetics for Kay and Nick. So what does this mean? There's already content that is completely done and finished for Star Wars Outlaws, but they're not going to give it to you if you buy the game. Instead, you're going to have to spend $40 to get the season pass to unlock this one extra mission, which they outline right here. Play the exclusive Jabba's Gambit mission at launch. And apparently it's just one mission now, whether or not that's a 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour plus mission, we don't know. But since it's just one mission, I wouldn't count on this being too long. I will give this game credit though. The art here is actually pretty awesome. I like what they got going on with the promotional art on here. And then they're going to give you even more stuff, right? So what if you want to upgrade and spend an extra $20? Well, what does that get you? It gets you a digital art book that absolutely nobody on planet Earth cares about. Let's be real. Nobody is looking at a digital art book because, first of all, a digital art book, if you were to look at it before you play the game, is probably going to spoil a lot about the game's locations and characters. And by the time you're done playing the game, you've already seen everything. And like, who really cares about a digital art book? Just go online and look at probably the same images. Whatever happened to at least getting a physical art book, even though they used to be like 5 pages? At least you felt like you were getting something physical and tangible. So for an extra $20, you're just getting a digital art book you're never going to look at. You're going to get a Sabak Shark bundle, which is just more cosmetics for the main character and the ship. And guess what? More cosmetics, which is a little weird to me because cosmetics are, I think, a great way to monetize a free to play game. It's something that doesn't provide people an advantage and it gives a way to support the game. And, kind of give a way to keep a free to play game to sustain itself. But having cosmetics in a single player story driven game as something that you have to pay extra for, it just feels like more of a cash grab. I'm not a fan of this kind of stuff, especially if all you're paying for are these cosmetics. Just let us unlock it in the game, right? Just let us kind of maybe even bundle it in with a season pass that costs $10 where you're getting extra missions and cosmetics, but don't just make us pay $20 just to get cosmetics in a single player game. So looking back here, they want to remind you that you are not playing as Han Solo apparently with this with this cosmetic here. But this is a video about the pricing structure, right? Like, we're not getting into the game itself. There's a whole lot of other stuff going on with Star Wars Outlaws, but we're really focused on just how terrible it is for them to be asking for pre-orders on a game that has content that should be in it, but they're making you pay $40. Now, this is even worse than other games because usually when it comes to a sort of day one DLC, which is bad in and of itself, but usually it's like $10 to $20. You're looking at, maybe it should have been $90, $100 at the most, but no, they're asking $110 to get content that they should have already given you. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think this is absolutely terrible for the industry. I think going forward, we need to speak more with our wallets. I don't plan on trying this game out because, well, first of all, it's an Ubisoft open world game, which I have come to pretty much accept that these are just not games made for me anymore. And going forward, I just can't be splurging $70+ for games that I know are probably not going to hold my attention. So what people need to do is don't buy this game. Just wait a few months. You know it's going to come down in price. The physical version will be on sale on Amazon by the holidays for like $20, $30. Go on eBay, buy it used, do what you got to do, but try not to buy this game day one unless you're hardcore in the Star Wars and you just can't live without this game, because we need to send a message. We need to send a message to companies like Ubisoft that we are not willing to put up with these kind of practices. And if the sales are low, they're going to be like, okay, maybe going forward we shouldn't charge this amount for our digital games, or just let's just have a base version with a little upgrade for a physical collector's edition that comes with a physical art book or something. And the season pass should be content that we are being paid money to work on in the post launch, not stuff that we've already made and had done for the game's release. So just do the best you can. I'm putting this video out there to help spread the message that don't buy this. If you just have the need to buy it day one, make sure that you're at least buying the physical version. Send the message that you don't want to put up with these day one digital season pass, early access, like whatever the heck we got going on here. At least try and buy physical, or wait about a month or two, buy it on the secondary market so you're not giving them your money, and let them know that we're getting tired of this kind of stuff. And it's just another reason that I've been having a blast going back and just buying more older games, Xbox 360, PS2, PS3, heck, even some PS4 games. That's the way to go. Don't pay $110+ for something that you definitely don't need and you may not even like. And especially if you're buying a digital game, you're locked in. That's it. You buy a digital game, you can't sell it. You can't give it to a friend. You can't sell it on eBay. You're just kind of stuck with it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.